Hey, how's it going, folks? Thank you so much for clicking this video. Let's start from the where I am right now. So we're in a Smith Rock State Park. For last week I've been in the band with my wife, and right now I drive to the Vancouver. So I come into this park and try to fly a little bit in my Avata 2. So I have Avata 2 today and I fly a little bit here. And first of all, I just want to let you know, guys, we can't fly. I can't fly here. It's illegal to fly here just because rules for this park, you can't fly until July. So after July, we can fly here. I don't know that before I come to this place, and I be honest, I need to be more careful, double check everything on websites or something like that. So usually like state parks, you can fly in state parks. It's not like national parks. In national parks, it's illegal. You can't fly there. If we come back to my drone, so I start flying here 2 times. I have 3 batteries, and I find out I have really big problem with this one. I buy this drone, like this used drone, like 2 weeks ago, maybe a week and a half. And I fly first time with this drone in the Mount Hood, and he's shaking so hard for some reason, and I think about maybe it's like windy and no problem with drones. But here I realized that I have some problem with drones with 2 those motors, like first ones. I believe person who sold it to me don't really tell me whole story about this drone. So be careful when you buy something used. You need to double check everything. When I picked this drone, I use just a little small stick when I fly a couple minutes, and I don't recognize the problem. You know, for now I still have some footage. It's not perfect footage just because that thing is so shaky. So yeah, I'm just sitting here prepared to last my flight, and some person come to me, and he did some volunteer job here in this park.
But that nest right out there, that hole in the rock straight out there, see where there's a big...
Yeah, I see.
That's a golden eagle nest.
Okay, I see, yeah.
Yeah, so they have babies right now, or they're gonna have babies. Yeah, so if you flew that past there, there's a possibility that the mom would just leave the nest. They're not the greatest of parents. You know?
He recognized, hey, you have a drone. No, you don't need to fly here. You can't fly here. And I asked him about that, have some small conversation, and I apologized just because, you know, I never know that before. So be careful with wherever you're going. Just take a look, rules and all that kind of stuff, just because, you know, you never know. You need to make sure you can fly in places where you're going. So yeah. And another person comes, state officer or something like that, I don't really know, but he told me like, hey, we have a couple reports here, and if you fly with drone, you can't do that. And I tell him a story and all that kind of stuff. For this case, I don't have any trouble, and I hope I don't create any trouble for animals here, just because these guys take care of eagles. So I probably can come back in this park in July, and I can fly in July, you know, this year. This is a really good place for coming to this place and spend time with family. If you love hiking, if you love mountains, incredible place. I highly recommend this location. And another thing about the drone, make sure this is like second drone what I buy like used. First one is Avata, first generation what I own. I buy like a bundle Avata 1 generation. And this one is second what I buy like used, and I find out I have some problem with this one, and I try to figure out that question. Maybe I can contact with a seller who sold it to me. Thank you for choosing this video. I see you guys probably in another videos, and stay cool and stay tuned.